All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. I'll make this a quick show to the spirit of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai. A couple of thoughts came in my mind. Non-spoiler, but spoiler alert. I was watching a show. X-Men 97. I'll just be blunt about it. Excellent show. Saw far better than can imagine. And what I got out of it thus far is not over. I got a gold nugget. I was talking to one of the beloved bros about it, Barack Obama. We was discussing about, and I asked him the question, what do you see? And I'm the type of brother where I see something and you may not see it that way because we all different. We all got our own little traits. So sometimes the mind can go a whole bunch of different places, even though it's there. So as I was watching the show, like I said, spoiler alert, non-spoiler alert, it doesn't matter. The show is roughly about something. Now, I was just gonna give a clue. This was based upon the show. Based upon the show and based upon prophecy. Okay? And this that's based upon prophecy has to do with something. So let me land back on this one. So it's not just this one. We know that Esau does his predictive programming. We know that Esau leaves his little breadcrumbs throughout all his films, shows, whatsoever he could put his hands into it. He tells you as the audience what he's about to do, how he's about to do it, and it may differ, and you are entertained by it because you don't know no better. You don't know that this is actually serious business. All you know is you believe that you have the power to sit at home or go to a movie theater and what you're seeing is far-fetched. And for it being far-fetched, you're highly entertained, but there's deeper messages behind everything. So, real quick, I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures. Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. Now, who is the righteous? Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You far greater than the people that you try to emulate. And out of all people on the planet Earth, we are far superior, but our attitude, the way we do ourselves, we do a great disservice towards ourselves by following trends of the lesser. And this is a worldwide lesson for all of us. We are the set trenders. We are not only the great inventors. Okay? We are everything. We are life in itself. We are the creators. So we are far excellent than those that we try to emulate. Okay? Scripture says how the Lord created us and we became a degenerate plant unto him. When you go into the scriptures, I'm just going to quote a couple of scriptures. When Israel, the Lord put in law that we're not supposed to take no other nation's king over us, but we was going to have a king ourselves. So when you fast forward from Deuteronomy, I believe I don't think it's Deuteronomy 18, but around that, Deuteronomy 18, 19. And then you fast forward it to the time of Samuel. Samuel was pissed off because Israel wanted a king. And the Lord already had it in the books cooked up. Like, this is what you're going to do when you have a king. So we we have the tendency of following other nations, to our own demise. So the Lord gave us His law, statutes, and commandments. And by the law, statutes, and commandments, either you do it willfully or unwillfully, unknowing, announced to you, you far greater than the people you try to emulate. But the way of the wicked seduces them. But the ways of these nations seduce our people. Let's look up the word seduce real quick, because this is what I was thinking about. Is to err, wonder, go astray, stagger. That's Israel in a nutshell. All right, we lost sheep. We stagger. We err in our ways and so forth. We do what we see others do, and we not only do what they do, we do what they do. We do it the best. Okay, so by doing that, you become a follower, and then the scriptures tell you, follow not a multitude doing evil. Right? But what our people tend to do? They follow a multitude doing evil. So they followers. So what trend, matter of fact, let me get this real quick before I forget. Not trend, but I believe it's 2. No, I'm sorry. It is Job 1 and Job 1 and I want to go to the point. All right. Job 1 and 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them, because it's what? He is one of the sons of the living power. Right? And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. So the scriptures tell you, the precept to that is 1 Peter 5 and 8, that the devil come down like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, right? So his job is to go up and down, round and round, and look for victims. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth? So it wasn't Satan that said, oh, I want to try this guy out. The Most High said, let me try this guy out. It says, a perfect upright man, one that feareth the Most High, and eschews evil. And Satan answered the Lord and said, Doeth Job fear the Most High for naught? Has not thou made a hedge about him? Proving that brothers have a hedge, meaning protection. Psalms 34 and 7. All right? Tell you that the angels of the Lord campeth about them that fear the Lord. So he knew the order that this guy was heavily protected. So he, this is what they call the Most High's betting, like between him and Satan. It says, and about all that he had on every side, that has blessed the work of his hands and his substance, and increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that ye have, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he have is in thy power. So when you go to Luke, what it says, real quick. Luke 4 and 6. It says, And the devil said unto him, All this will I give unto thee, and the glory of them, which, matter of fact, 5. And the devil taking him up, taking him up into the high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. So this is Satan, all right, the spiritual demon Satan, seducing the Lord, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called JC, Jesus Christ, right? And the devil said unto him, all this will I give unto thee in glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomsoever I will give. So it was delivered, meaning he was given power, he was given authority to give certain things to certain people, all right, by the Most High. And it says, NLT, I will give you the glory of these kingdoms and authority over them. And the devil said, because they are mine to give to anyone I please. And once again, who gave him that authority? The Most High. And we just read it in Job. It says, Job 1 and 12, and the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he have is in thy power. So they're proving that what? Satan has a power over, the Lord gave Satan a power over certain things, right? Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So he could not kill him. But he was given authority to do other things, right? That's what it says about the wiles of the devil, the trickery of the devil. These spirits will mess with you. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. And there was a day, matter of fact, let me jump down to the point I wanted to get. No, I think it's in the next chapter. So we get the gist of it, right? So Satan had authority, but this is what. So again, Satan came to the Lord. All the sons of the Most High came to the Lord, and Satan presented himself. And this is what he said. This is chapter 2, right? It said, verse 4, this is the point I wanted to get. And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man have will he give for his life. So all the materialistic things that men have, they will give for their life. So they'll do whatever it takes to have that, right? So the scripture says, I'm gonna quote that, 1 Timothy 6 and 10, for the love of money is a root of all evil. So I brought out the point of the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. So we live in a society, which I'm gonna get, matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Revelations, I believe it's 17. Revelation 17, I want to get to the point. So when John saw the woman, he was at it. What is a key word? Admonish. Oh, there it is. Verse, I'll start at 6. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints. This woman that John saw is America. All right. America is Babylon the Great that the Bible speaks of. And it says, with the blood of the martyrs of Yahweh Shai, and when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. Let's look at the word admiration. A wonderful thing, a marvel wonder. To wonder with great wonder, i.e., an example, exceedingly. apparently a form of wonder. So basically, America was satisfaction. The vision that John saw was satisfaction for the eyes. Basically, he saw something. He saw the future. He saw what we going through. Just like how you walk down a block and everything's lit up, neon lights and so forth, and certain neon lights would have you go. And knowing that the food may be bad or the place may be bad, it just seduces you. So we live in this seductive world. And the angel said unto me, wherefore doest thou marvel? And the angel already knew, because once again, who runs this world? The scripture says in St. John 14 and what the second last verse, that the prince of this world have nothing to do with Yahushua. So we know that Satan himself controls what people want, how people want it, right? And everything is a marvel to the eyes. It says, and I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and the beast that carrieth her, with which have the 7 heads and the 10 horns. So he saw a vision. He looked at her like, damn, she looked good. Like, because once again, this place is seductive to the human eyes, right? What else? Something else that came to mind. But not all things that you see is good. All right, scripture tells you that Satan himself come as an angel of the light, right? Something like that. Corinthians. But this one we're going to get. So here's a point. Psalm 64, not the point, but 64 and 5. I always bring this out. It says, they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares. Privately, they say, who will see them? Talking about the elites, the society, the ones that run the society. They search out iniquities. What is iniquity? Sin. So they search out sins, right? They accomplish a diligent search because he's known for what? In depths. Now, prime example. You have, was it censors or polls? And they see what people like, all right? They did take tests and so forth. They know what attracts you. They say McDonald's colors, the orange, the red, it makes you hungry. So they know they know certain things that we don't really think of. But all this stuff, this intimacy that you have, just like you watch a common commercial, and if you weak, you see a commercial that's with food, you will get hungry, right? Well, this society is built on your dopamine. The society is built on materialistic things. What you would do to maintain these materialistic things, right? It says the commune of laying snares. Communing. Let's look up the word commune. Hebrew word shapara, or shapar. To count, recount, relate. To count, to number. Take account of reckoning. To be accounted, to be numbered. To recount, rehearse, declare. So to take an account, basically, like I said, senses and so forth. Right? The commune, so they take account of laying snares. Snares is what? A trap. Privately they say, I read this over again, Slakia. Privately they say, who shall see them? That's the elites. They search out iniquities, which is sin. They accomplish a diligent search because they know what triggers the mind. They know about dopamine. They know a man can't live without certain things. A woman can't live without certain things. Both the inward thoughts of every one of them and their heart is deep. All right, because they search these things out. This is why you have porn, or corn, like they want to say these days. One of the highest form of entertainment. Now Kanye West, he's into the entertainment, that part of the entertainment business. But just a couple months ago, he was into Christianity, because that's another form of an addiction. I bring this all out for one particular reason. What is the ultimate seduction? What is the ultimate temptation? That's the key word. The MOTB. All right? The MOTB is the greatest research. You want to keep a certain lifestyle? You want to keep doing what you do best? You want to keep your lights going? You want to keep the trend going? You're going to do whatever it takes to maintain that. And that's the God honest truth. It says, Revelations 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Let's look up the word temptation in the Greek. Is, I think I could try this one. Pronaos, an experiment, attempt, trial, proven. So this is an experiment. All right. Now we know. Let's look up the word experiment. Ayos míos. Oh, where's it? Oh, now you know what? Let's go back to that. Dictionary. No, we just want to look at the common dictionary, please. Oh boy. Ugly. All right, let's just copy and paste, man. I was not expecting that. An experiment definition. Oh, come on. It says a scientific procedure undertaken to make a discovery, test a hypothesis, or determine a known fact. So then a known fact is majority of people can't do certain things without having things. That's why skin for skin, life for life, they'll do anything to receive this particular lifestyle, right? To maintain what they have. Okay? That's the seduction. Your whole entire life, you've been seduced to believe you need certain things when you technically did not. That's what the Lord's prayer says, what? Give us this day our daily bread, right? So we, in this society, we are taught to want more. Now, what does that have to do with the show that I brought up? Well, part of the show, without spoiling it, is this temptation. And part of this temptation, which I'm going to get it real quick, it says, which shall come upon all the world, the whole entire Orcomanian world says, to try them that dwell upon the earth. The try is the trial, which is a test. All right. Now let's get 3:15, because that's the point. Revelations 3:15. It says, and he gave power to give. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which the image of the beast is the New World Order. All right, that's the image that Rome wanted to bring in. So part of this New World Order is a transhumanism. Okay, it says that the image of the beast, which is the Roman Empire, would both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So to the point that if you want to be part of society, which when you read the rest, we already know this by heart by now, in order to live in society, you must be one with technology. Now, the show has the premise of that base because in order to defeat something that's far superior, we right now, all the shows, the movies, is basically saying you are better off becoming one with technology in order to evolve to the next level. Now, with this technicality of how they try to push it is so seductive. You need the basic things that society would give. We don't need phones, but we need phones. We don't need TV, but we need TV. You get what I'm saying? So that's a form of seduction. That's a form of temptation. All right? In a grand scale. Even to the point of buying and selling. You can't live without having merch or merchandise. Okay? In a society where you must be rich in order to live or have some sort of money. And the scriptures clearly tell you, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Proverbs 11:4, I believe. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. So it doesn't matter how much money you have, because your riches is not going to save you. But according to this society, according to the way things are in this society, you need to be rich. You need to be a part of something. All right? And that's the seduction. It says the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. And they build in a society which is built upon a lie, which is built on wickedness. You know how many freaking films let's go into The Matrix. The Matrix basically tell you that the machines took over. And not only the machines took over, the machines used people as batteries and kept them in this docile state their whole entire life. Right? People were born into captivity, all for the downfall of man. But prior to that, man, and it's always a common thing, man create technology, and technology make men stupid, and man can't live without the technology. And then next thing you know it, because they can't live without it, they become one with it and end up dying because of that. So Esau is willing to sacrifice every last one of people on the planet Earth with this false narrative. And people are going to do what? They're going to follow. Oh, wow. Verse 3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them. So what's going to keep us going? Our integrity. Our integrity in what? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're faith. The scripture says that the just shall live by faith. All right? This is not a thing that's commonly taught in this society. All right? You pray, you're considered weak. Because you want your daily bread, they look at you like you're bugged out. You need to have more. But that's our guidance, because we keep our integrity. But the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Look up the word perverseness. Crookedness, perverseness, crooked dealing. It says this from distortion that is figuratively uh, viciousness, perverseness. So we live in this perverse world, all right, where everything is turned upside down, literally. Literally. And it says, Isaiah, since I said that, 29 and 16. Surely your turning things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. Then we always bring out the fact that men with men, women with women. Yes, that is all true. But when a man um, goes away from the Father, from the Creator of all things, that's the ultimate sign of perverseness. All right, and we live in a society where they seducing everybody not to believe in the Most High. There's plenty of scriptures. I'm just basically saying that. So as I was watching that show, I got so much information from that particular show that people are willing to become one with technology in order to be considered better than everybody else. All right. And that's what they're pushing into society. And that's a form of what? A superpower. And you think it's by accident that all these films and shows about superpower humans and so forth is just random? Because it's seducing people. And it tells you in Isaiah the 30. Oh, let me get that since I'm here. And I'm going to end it off on this. Isaiah 32 and 6. The vile person will speak vehemently. Oh, sorry. 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the true shall be bountiful. Liberal meaning noble. All right. I believe bountiful is, noble, free, generous. So what these vile people that's in public display showing that they acting like they care for the poor, acting like they care for you, is really trying to seduce you to get into one with technology. In order to, and once that's done, you're gonna be not an individual. You're gonna be part of a hive, and they're gonna put whatever information that they want to put in your mind. For the vile person would speak vehemently, and his heart would work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make those empty the soul of the hungry, and will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. So it says the instrument also of the churl, the same people. What is an instrument? Is a device. Is a implant. What is it? It says implement or implant. Implant. This is going to it. I'm sorry. Utensil. So when you break that down, why did it say that for? What did I do? Oh, I want to translate Slovakia. I just wanted the definition. I did this before. Etamon. Oh man, it makes things so weird. Supplementary payment amount in need to complete repayment. So it's implement. All right. And then you go on. It says fulfillment, fill up, from the Latin implying to fill up, to make full, satisfy from. There's something else like it. There it is. A workman tool, utensil of trade, things necessary to do work. So the instrument that they plan to do is to keep you into slavery. All right. And we know utensils is an object. So this is what this man is planning. This is what his whole objective is. To seduce you with this device to put you into slavery. It says the instrument also of the true are evil. He deviseth plan wicked devices to destroy the poor with flying words. So you watch these films, you watch everything, you hear about, you be one with technology. You could um techno not telepathically, but you could work um any sort of technical you could turn your TV on, your microwave on with a single thought. And not knowing that destroying you. So instead of getting actual spiritual powers, people are tending to do these things. And that's a form of destroying the poor because what? What is the ultimately um the reward for those that take Revelation 13 MOTB, the RFID microchip? Death, destruction. It says even when the needy speaketh right, but the liberal, which are us, devises liberal things, which is what? Spiritual. All right? That's the liberal thing. And it says, and by liberal things shall they stand. Because we know what's coming. We know the day of freedom is at hand. We know the destruction of America is at hand. You know that to take the MOTB. All right? Because taking the MOTB, first of all, that's going to cause cancer, which you're not pushing that shit. That will cause a cancer, but every other form, they'll tell you like it's the greatest thing. And that's how you know celebrities going to be part of it. That's how you know niggas going to seduce more and more people because you had that movie, what's that? Damn. Tip of my tongue. When the guy took some pills, and he was extra smart, and they're basically telling you don't have to work hard no longer. You just think about these things and it'll be there. All right? So this is their form of wicked, on the left-hand side, their form of spiritual powers. All right? Which is going to combat right hand because the Lord said we're going to do what he did, but we're going to do greater. Okay? The scriptures also said the devil's going to come down having great wrath. And scripture also says what? That a standard. We shall lift up a standard. So whatever they come in with, they're going to work as unison, as a hive mentality. We are through the Spirit of the Lord able to be combat that because the Lord is with us. So you have the natural or the spiritual versus the unnatural ways in these latter times. So with that being said, something real quick to the Spirit. Shalom to the elect of the nations. Shalom.